Sanchin Kata is a fundamental form used in various styles of martial arts, particularly in Okinawan karate and Chinese kung fu. It is believed to have originated from China and was later brought to Okinawa, where it became an integral part of their martial arts traditions. The term Sanchin means 3 battles or conflicts in Japanese, referring to the physical, mental, and spiritual aspects of the practitioner. The kata emphasizes the development of strong stances, deep breathing, and tension in the muscles to build internal power and enhance overall body coordination. Sanchin Kata is often characterized by its slow, deliberate movements combined with isometric contractions and deep breathing. It aims to develop core strength, stability, and focus. The practitioner moves through a series of techniques, strikes, blocks, and stances while maintaining a strong, rooted posture. The exact origin of history of Sanchin Kata are somewhat debated, and there are various interpretations.
Welcome back to our channel where we dive into the world of martial arts. Today we're going to be looking at Sanchin Kata. This is a fundamental kata in the system of karate called Uechi Ryu.
So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Sanchin on the postures that you keep and how it can benefit your karate. So the postures that you keep and body positioning that you do, they make like an isometric workout, and where you're tightening different muscles, but they're in a very strong supportive way for your framing when you're doing blocks, or if you're going to be getting kicked and things like that. So I'll explain some of those now. So when you do your stance, your feet are pointing in like this. Okay, and when you do, you lock your heels into the floor it's like this tight motion where you're pulling inward, but you don't allow the feet to move. Like here, you can see I'll do that where I move the feet. You see how it's moving? Well, that's the way that you rotate the feet, but you should be planted into the floor, and then you're torquing the feet into the floor and not going to allow them to move. At the same time, you're going to tuck your hips up and under, okay? And what that does is it actually tightens every muscle in your legs, okay? So it's like I grip the floor, tuck my hips up and under. It tightens the glutes, the hamstrings, quads, calves, everything, every muscle should be tight if you're doing this correctly. It's like you're pressing down into the floor, then torquing into the floor, and you're trying to lift the earth up, okay? And what that does is it makes your legs very solid. And so every time you step, you straighten the foot, step, lock. Straighten the foot, step, lock. And put that focus on it. And what that does, every time you do it, it's making your legs stronger and stronger. But that's also what you would use in fighting. And when you're fighting, obviously you can't move around stiff and tight like that. But from doing it thousands and thousands of repetitions, what happens is you can instantly make your body strong and hard, like if you're going to get kicked in the leg. And that helps soften the blow when you get kicked. So like if Juan is over here, and this is more application. So like if Juan's gonna kick me in the leg, okay, you see I'm gonna be loose, and then like let's say I didn't have time to shin block it and it's too low for me to do down blocks or catch his kick or something like that, I'm gonna have to absorb that blow. So this is, go ahead Juan, let me have it. Go ahead, blast it. Come on, more power. So it's like you're loose, kick. Good, loose, tighten. So it's just like doing Sanchin every single time, okay? The other things that you do in Sanchin, there's the core. So when you tighten and rotate upward like that,
your abdomen should be getting tight. You should be pulling your shoulders back and down and tightening the lat muscles and your stomach muscles and things like that. And then I externally rotate my arms like this, and that pulls the shoulders back and down, which locks them into the lat muscles here. Okay? Now, why is that beneficial? Sometimes you see Uechi Ryu guys, some guys, and there's different instructors have their different reasonings for why they do it. Sometimes they rotate their shoulders forward like this, but I like to externally rotate. Standard form for Sanchin would be like this. I know some people's gonna watch a video and go, his hands are too much like this. This is a training tool to allow me to focus and lock that shoulder down. And what that's gonna do, if I have to block like a very powerful punch or roundhouse kick, it's gonna give me stability in my framing here. Like if my shoulder is forward and it gets kicked, this happens, right? But from Sanchin, doing that, locking that down, makes this tight. So this time, one, I'm gonna have you throw a roundhouse kick for my face. And this time I'm gonna block it. And what I want you to watch is how solid the arm is gonna be. Like most time when somebody takes a big blast, you'll see the arm start to give, and hopefully mine stays good and locked. Okay, this side, roundhouse. Yes. Come on. Here, right there.
Slide up, man.
What was it? So you see, no, I didn't get any give, and it's from this training, learning to lock that down there, and then boom, you can make that very strong. But that's just from learning how to do Sanchin. That's really beneficial.